Welcome back. Hillary Clinton has agreed to turn over her personal email server to the FBI and Department of Justice after Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley deemed at least 2 of her emails while she was Secretary of State contained top secret content. Judge Andrew Napolitano says that General Petraeus was convicted for far less and that things are far from over for Mrs. Clinton. And here is the judge, Fox News senior judicial analyst. We've been following this story with you, Judge.
Right.
And obviously, there's a lot of new information that could affect not only the election, but, her future.
So she has 85,000 emails. She says she destroyed 33,000. She says she turned the remainder over to the State Department. The first group of 40 out of 85,000 that were sent to the Inspector General of the State Department for him to look at before the public got them, he randomly sampled the 40 and found 4 that had classified information. Of the 4, there were 2 that were top secret. The top secret is what was revealed last night.
So what does this mean?
It means that there is material in those emails which, if revealed to the public, could gravely harm the national security. I'm quoting the statute.
And that's just a tiny sampling.
Yes, top secret means if revealed could gravely harm. Secret means if revealed could seriously harm. Confidential means if revealed could do some harm. General Petraeus' information was deemed confidential.
Yeah, that's the lowest, right?
He was indicted and convicted. That's the lowest. Hers has been deemed top secret, which is the most serious and the highest level of security we have.
So has her lawyer been carrying around top secret information in a thumb drive?
In 3 thumb drives, yes. The State Department told him he could do it because he told them how he was securing it. When the FBI found out how he was securing it, they said, wait a minute. The custodian of this, the lawyer and the person who runs the safe where you're storing it, neither of them has a national security clearance. Neither of them can handle this. So the FBI proceeded to the place where he said he was storing it and said, you better give it to us right now, and he did. And then they did the same thing with her server.
Yeah. Was she compelled? Why did she turn it over?
Because if she had resisted, it would have been politically humiliating, and she would have ultimately lost the resistance.
Yeah.
Once it became clear that the information was top secret, there's no lawful justification for her to have kept it.
Okay, so she did that to save face. Is this more serious than even you previously thought?
Yes. I would describe her legal situation now as grave. That's how serious this is, and here's why. The idea that a prosecutor appointed by a Democratic president is a Democrat and therefore will not indict another Democrat holds water in some areas. I don't think it holds water when you're talking about top secret national security clearances.
Yeah.
We now have reached a point where this will be investigated by the most serious apolitical team the FBI has that investigates these things. And if there's a prosecution, it will be prosecuted by the most serious apolitical, life-tenured, if you will, serious prosecutors. The Justice Department has people in the Justice Department who are impervious to politics when you get to something as serious as this.
All right, so, and that's good because that's how the law should work. That's how the
Justice Department, for the most part, is devoted to the rule of law, not to the rule of the political whim of
Which is why I'm
in the
glad
White House.
we've taken it out of the political circus. But take us through the timeline. How long does something like this take in relation to the election and her ascendancy to the throne?
I'm smiling because there is no timeline here. I don't think the FBI would release a report or send its recommendations to the Justice Department with its eye on the New Hampshire primary or the Iowa caucus. That would be wrong for them to do it.
Yeah.
They will do it in a prudent and efficient fashion. They don't know where it's going to lead. They don't know who else might be involved in this. They don't know the gravity of the national security secrets that she failed to keep secure.
Yeah.
They don't know if any harm was caused by her failure to keep it secure. They have to look at all of that. They will then recommend to the Justice Department the following people should be indicted, or we can't prove any criminal case here. Here's the national security breach, and here's how you can make sure it's not breached again. And the Justice Department will take it from there. Could she be indicted? Absolutely, she could be indicted. When would that happen? No one knows. The statute of limitations is 5 years. It started to run from the day she left office.
Okay.
So there's another 2.5 years to go.
All right, very good, Judge. Interesting how this whole thing is unraveling. Thank you so much for your expertise and analysis.
Pleasure.
I love it. Thank you. Coming up, your love mail, your hate mail, your bizarre opinions. Your mail is next. Stay here.